Hello again, everybody, and welcome back to another edition of the report. I am your Rural 2IC, and today we're going to do another word, and this one's going to be called confidence. How confident are you in your preps? How confident are you in your skill, your knowledge? If you are prepping for a certain scenario, and with everything going on in the world, depending on your demographics and where you live and whatnot, I can see a lot of people suddenly becoming aware and wanting to prep for a certain thing, whether that's a fire, whether that's a flood, whether that's natural disaster of hurricanes or whatnot. Um, there's a lot to be preparing for. It's not just SHTF, end of the world as we know it, Armageddon, apocalypse, anything like that. You can have your own personal SHTF, and so for this video, we're going to focus in on confidence. And so you can break down each aspect of your kind of prepping stuff that you put together. So if you look at water, are you confident that you have enough water? Are you confident that you know where to get more water? Are you confident that you can make that water drinkable and be safe and that it actually is drinkable? Are you confident in your food storage? Are you confident in being able to get more food? Can you hunt, fish, and trap? Just because you went hunting with your dad 10 years ago, does that really instill the same confidence level today? Are you confident in being able to medically treat yourself or to treat other people in your group or around you? Are you confident in all your skills to be able to provide OPSEC for your area, to be able to know when to bug in or bug out? Are you confident enough in yourself to be able to do minor repairs? I know that there's a lot of people that they cover a lot of groups, but they don't sit there and think about repairs, and so they overlook things like a sewing needle. They overlook things like a simple hammer and screwdriver. You have to look at the big picture. You focus in on some things, especially if you're new. If you're new here, welcome. Go ahead and hit the like and subscribe so that way you can follow along as we help. This channel is basically focused on the new preppers, trying to get them up and going. But I see a lot of them that they focus in. There's a lot of people that don't have a whole lot of money, a whole lot of experience and time. And so they focus in on kind of what you would say, the common sense things. So they grab another case of water, they grab some extra cans of corn or beans or whatnot. They grab a couple of things and they're getting started. But a lot of them don't seem to get the aspect that if you're doing a natural disaster, that a window is going to get broken. Do you have a sheet of plywood or something that you can disassemble? A shelf, a bookshelf, a dresser? Do you have something that you can take apart and reuse in order to cover that window? Do you have something to be able to fasten that covering? Do you have nails, screws? Do you have a screwdriver? Do you have a hammer? Do you have glue or duct tape? I'd say that most people should have duct tape. But let's try this again. Video cut out there. But I would say again, most people should have duct tape. Now, it goes more into it in depth about confidence. We could do hours, we could do a whole mini series to a huge series on confidence. Confidence is going to be key. You're going to need to practice, you're going to need to learn, you're going to need to educate, you're going to need to put things into action, hands-on skills, so that way you can become more confident. And confidence is built by repetition. You do it for muscle memory, so that way when something happens, your body immediately reacts and you go into action. You don't freak out and panic and run around like a lost sheep. You know what to do, and you can be confident in that. So with that, I'm going to say go ahead and take a little bit of a self-look inside. Be honest with yourself. Your life is going to depend on this one day. Are you confident in every aspect? If you're not, there's your homework. But with that, remember to remain united. We're all prepping in this together.